I think I've been a dreamer since I can remember. In the end, it's who you are. I don't want to give up. I have this thing in my head, this goal, this vision, and I just keep pushing because it needs to be done. And it's the only way that we can survive. It's do or die. So I'm a 6th generation fisherman. My grandfather, who I'm named after, was also a fisherman. My family has been relying on the oceans and fishing business for many generations. Urk has a very strong culture and a strong tradition. Everybody is connected to the fishing industry. As a very young kid, I wanted to be a fisherman. And then somewhere around 16 years old, I actually joined my father on the boat.
Dus je luistert vaak zo toen die in de... Ja, maar...
Ik kan een beetje proeven dat hij uit de vriezer kwam. Ja, that's where I said, yeah, I want to do this for the rest of my life. When I joined my father on his boat, after 1 year of fishing, he decided to quit. He said, it doesn't make sense anymore that we have this big footprint on the ocean while catching our fish. At that moment, I didn't understand what I thought I was going to do for the next couple of decades. That turned into dust. After my father sold the boat, I was on various fishing vessels. I saw this whole world that I didn't know of, and I saw the amount of money that was being thrown around. For me, I didn't care about the money that much, and I saw sustainability became important to customers. So from that moment on, I thought, let's do it completely different. We had the opportunity to design a whole new boat, and the main goal was to reduce our carbon footprint with 80%. The new ship is sustainable. Everything on the boat is equipped to make our footprint as low as possible. Not only the engine and the electric propulsion, but also electric sensors in the light, power management system who shuts off users that are not being used. I think in 3 ways, very sustainable for people, planet, and profit. It has the feeling of sailing instead of fishing. Because it's electric driven, the answer to me is not stop eating fish. No, how do we make it better? How do we make it possible in a sustainable way? So that the nature and the ocean doesn't even know that we're there.
Norval, Norval, Norval! This one. A bit up.
We as humans, we're turning the oceans into an industrial area. And I think that's a bad development. I think it's nature and we should be there with a super small footprint. And I think the oceans are a very healthy and good way to get our food from. It's a very healthy resource if we treat it the right way. Our responsibility is not to look away or stop. No, we actually have to do something with it and we have to change that for the better. My dream is that I will have a community and that I know exactly for who I'm fishing and that I know before I sail out, okay, I need this amount of fish. I go out, I catch that amount of fish for those people and then come back in. When I'm now back home in Amsterdam and I bring around fish, is actually something of a tradition of what I used to do as a kid in Urk.
Ze zijn nu vers. Oh, echt? Eerst bij vrienden thuis, daar experimenteer ik.
Kind of bringing that tradition to the new place I live now. Yeah, it feels very connected to my roots.
Hey.
I do think that it's very important for the future that everybody knows exactly where the food he or she eats comes from and the connection to the source and who catches it. I think that is the key to turning the whole food industry into a sustainable one so we can live on this planet for many, many years.